I find it very interesting that some of my favorite magazines are advertising chocolate milk for refueling after exercise. Here's one of their ads. They even have a world champion Ironman triathlete representing them. Glancing at this, you would think drinking milk after a triathlon or a long workout would be the healthiest thing you could do. A quick glance at the Got Chocolate Milk website reveals that they do not even remotely compare the nutritional value of chocolate milk to any whole foods, any whole plant-based foods, not even the lowly potato. So why? Why should we take a look at what is not said by people trying to sell you things? First of all, even low-fat milk or chocolate milk, dairy milk, is loaded with cholesterol. You need zero cholesterol from any nutrition you take into your body. Heart disease is still the leading cause of death. Of course, low-fat chocolate milk is loaded with protein. That's their big selling point, right? Casein is dairy protein. It's been proven by Dr. T. Colin Campbell to be highly carcinogenic. Dr. Campbell has been able to prove that he can turn cancer growth on and off by increasing or decreasing the amount of casein in an animal's diet. Dairy products are also loaded with free lactose. Lots of folks are lactose intolerant. Many don't even realize it. Heavy consumption of dairy can lead to up to 1 gallon of nasty mucus inside your body. Got allergies? If so, instead of taking pharmaceuticals that have side effects, consider giving up all dairy, of course including cheese, which is just concentrated dairy. There are no GMO labels on dairy products. Very often these animals are fed genetically modified feed, not only the wrong kind of feed, but genetically modified feed. This doesn't seem like a great idea. Yet another theory on why dairy consumption is so highly correlated to cancer, particularly prostate and breast cancer, is estrogen. Of course, cows are female, they have estrogen, and wouldn't it make sense that the estrogen ends up in the milk and people are consuming estrogen that they do not need, essentially a possible metabolic poison in your body. Sorry, but it keeps getting worse. The FDA allows a rather generous amount of white blood cells to be in milk. No problem, right? Well, it's pus. If you don't mind drinking cow pus, have at it. One of the reasons there's so much pus in cow's milk is because the typical dairy cow is fed a diet that makes them sick. You guessed it, I'm not done yet. The vast majority of dairy produced in the United States is illegal in Canada and much of Europe for the simple reason that the same horrible diet fed to most dairy cows makes them ill. The dairy cows have to consume significant amounts of antibiotics and BGH, growth hormones, also speed up the process of producing more milk. None of this benefits the triathlete. A study once showed that if you give a cow a name, treat it like a living creature, it actually produces more milk. Interesting. To keep this brief, I'm not even going to get into the horrible life that a typical dairy cow leads and how that cow typically ends up in a hamburger after 3 or 4 years of miserable existence. We'll also not even bother with the incredibly destructive force on the environment. I'll add a bit more information in the description below this video, recommending websites such as notmilk.com and some great books for you to dig deeper on this topic.